Welcome back to Mark's Garage, and today is Saturday. It's the 29th of November, just a couple days after Thanksgiving, and I have got my Polaris gear on, my hat, my hoodie. We are going to get ready. Today will be the very first day that I'll get to use the plow, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on. There's a major winter storm. Let's walk out here, and I'll show you what's going on. First of all, I hooked up the plow just recently so that we're all set to go with the Ranger, and we're parked right in front of the door so that we're going to be ready to go. They are predicting 10-11 inches in our area, so it is a little bit after 8 o'clock in the morning. The heaviest snow is going to kick in at noon to I think 8 or 9 o'clock tonight. So here's a little, it's just starting, just lightly coming down. Here's the driveway. We're going to have lots of plowing to do and probably do it a couple times. If we get 10 or 11 inches, I think what we'll do is we'll come out here midday, run up and down the driveway, and then maybe do it a little bit later. But anyway, that's what's happening. Well, it's time to climb in the cab. We're going to turn on our front camera here for plowing. Let's see here. We'll get this on. Make sure we're good to go there. Okay, front camera's running. Let's get inside. Let's fire up the Polaris Ranger. First time plowing. Get the door open. That window up. One of the things I really like about the Polaris Ranger are the plow controls that are right here on the transmission. You have all your buttons here for left and right, up and down. So pretty nice. We're gonna put it in low. We're gonna down, and this is up right here. There we go. Get out of the garage without hitting anything. I've got to move over just a little bit. There we go. And we can lower. We'll spin this off to the right a little bit. There we go. Okay. Shut the garage door. The tricky part at the end of the driveway is we've got a road here. I'm gonna watch out for a little traffic. Push the snow right over here. There we go. Get it into reverse. There we go. Using my left hand here for shifting. Normally I'd use my right, but still in shoulder recovery mode after surgery, so it's working out fine. No big deal. Alright, let's back up here. There we go. Low. Turn the blade to there. Lower that. Let's make another pass. can see that the snow is a little bit sticky. Well, here we are. This is day 2. This is Sunday morning. And most of the storm that we got actually was late last evening through the night. And we got to go plow again. And we got quite a bit of snow. So let's do this again. There we go. Wow. Our plow up. This is something. There we go. Yeah, we're going to have to put it in 4-wheel drive. Wow. Let's back up a little bit. Not much. Yeah, wow. Here we go. Incredible. All right, let's see what we can do here. Wow. It's just, that's the most. Wow. See if we can make a few passes here. Wow, it's incredible. Okay, yeah, let's go back a little more. Okay, this is heavy, wet snow too. Okay, there. Low, we got it in 4-wheel drive. Let's turn the heat on. Get that going. Wow, it's amazing. Yeah, it took a little bit there. All right. Wow. Okay, this is going to take a little bit, but it's a good thing we got a Polaris plow. Wow.